channel. Please share it with your near and dear. Now we are going to learn past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. Past perfect. All right. Past perfect continuous, and that is the structure there. Subject plus had been plus V1 ing should be there. It is used to say how long something had been happening before something else. That means you see is some action which takes place in the past, and before that action how long some other thing had been happening. To show that, we use this past perfect continuous. Especially we use here for phrases, for 15 minutes like that, for 30 minutes, for 2 hours, like that we use. Okay, but now okay, let's come to when I went to the classroom. I went to the classroom, that is past action. Going to classroom is some past action, but before that past action the teacher had been teaching. The teacher subject had been teach plus ing, teaching. The teacher had been teaching for 15 minutes. Okay, when I went to the classroom, just before that only for 15 minutes the teacher had been teaching. So that is the period we are showing, how long he had been teaching. And in the same way, before I went to the theater, going to the theater is some past action. Before that past action, what had been running? The movie had been running for 30 minutes. Before that only the movie had been running for 30 minutes, like that. And next one, they had been playing cricket for 2 hours before it started raining. So you see, rain started in the past. Rain started in the past. Before that rain started in the past only, something had been running. What was that something? They had been playing cricket for 2 hours. Before that they had been playing cricket for 2 hours. Okay. As per this, we use past perfect continuous. And now let's go to next condition. He had been walking. Okay. Now, okay, as per this condition, okay, we use past perfect continuous to say something had been happening before something else, giving some result. Okay. Charan was out of breath. He had been running. Charan was out of breath. So this is past. So yesterday or day before, some time in the past, he was out of breath. Means he was like panting. He was panting. Okay, Charan was out of breath. So this is the result really. This is the result in the past. But why this result had come for us? Some other thing had happened before that. What's that? He had been running. As he was running and running and running only, and some result occurred in this way. Okay. So as per this one, to say something had been happening, he had been running was happening in this way. So as it was happening like that, the result was Charan was out of breath. So when we talk about some action had been running before something else, to give some action, to give some result, we use this past perfect continuous. Okay, Charan was out of breath is some result, and the cause for this is he had been running. And in the same way, his clothes were wet. His clothes were wet. His clothes were wet. This is the result really. Result in the past. His clothes were wet. But before that, what had happened really? He had been watering the plants. So this is the reason why his clothes got wet. Okay, it had been happening in this way. So this thing happened. Okay, this is the result and this is the cause. And in the same way, Daniel was tired. So Daniel got tired. So that is some past action, past incident. This is the result. And result for the cause for this result is he had been working. As he had been walking, Daniel was tired. In this way also we use past perfect continuous. And now we go for questions part. But here questions, especially, generally we find questions rarely in this structure, but there are some possible questions, like I'll show you. So one or two possible questions. This way there may be some possible questions with how long. Okay, WH questions like how long. Okay, how long had you been? How long you had you? Okay, how long had you been staying at Huzur Nagar before you moved to Hyderabad? This is one question. And how long had the movie been running before you entered the theater? In this way we can put questions, but negative questions are not possible generally in this one. Okay, so by this we have learnt past perfect continuous. May or might or could have plus V3, which is used for past only. But in what way we use this one? Now let me explain this one. Okay, now may, might, could have plus V3. So you might not have brought it here. Okay, now let me explain this one. Okay, may, might, could have plus V3. It is used to say something possibly happened in the past. Okay, but here if it is a positive sentence without not or without n apostrophe t, without never, nothing like that, so the three give the same meaning. In positive sentences the three give the same meaning, means may have plus V3, might have plus V3 or could have plus V3 give the same meaning. It is used to say something possibly happened in the past. Something possibly happened in the past, to show something might have happened, something may have happened. To say that we use these three in equal way in positive sentences. Okay, where is my purse? Where is my purse? Then you can answer in this way. So A is asking a question in this way, where is my purse? He is asking about his purse. And we are talking about possibly something happened in the past. What's that possibly something happened in the past? You may have left. You, here the structure also, for example, you see subject plus may or might or could have plus V3. This is the clear structure of it. Okay, as per this one, if you look at this one, you subject may have left V3, or might have left, or could have left. Okay, then you may have left it at your house. B answers in this way. When A asks a question in this way, where is my purse? B answers, you may have left it at your house. Possibly you may have left it at your house. Or you can use, you might have left it at your house. You may have left it at your house, you can say. You might have left it at your house. Possibly you might have left it at your house. Or even you can say, you could have left it at your house. So between these three, okay, it doesn't make any difference. You can use any of these three. Okay, right. Okay, and my book is missing. Somebody is asking like that, my book is missing, where is it? Like that he is asking. Then B is answering in this way, someone may have stolen it, or someone might have stolen it. Possibly someone might have stolen it. Other someone could have stolen it. Okay, the three are giving the same meaning. You can use either of the, you can use any of the three. Okay, Where is my pen? One more question is there here. So for this question, answer comes from B. You may not have brought it here. So where is my pen? A is asking about his pen, but B is answering in this way. You may not have brought it there, brought it here. Means possibly you may not have brought it here. Or you can say you might not have brought it here. But here we should be so careful. We should not use could have plus V3. Could not have plus V3. Sorry, could not have plus V3. Could not have plus V3. So if you use like this, the meaning of this one is impossible. Impossible. So it is may not or might not. This is negative. May negative is may not. Might negative is might not. Could negative is not could not. Okay. So may have, might have, could have. Negative for all these three are only may not or might not, but there is no chance to use could not. Okay. Negatively we should not use could not, because which gives a different meaning. So that's why we should not use could not. That's why there is a chance for us to use only may not or might not. Okay. You may not have brought it here. You might not have brought it here. So in this way we can talk about past possible things. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll meet in the next episode.